Yeah.
What it do, Tony the Tiger? Oh my God, that just tickled me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Belle Collective Season 2, Episode 2 review. Want to remind you guys that tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time is my interview with Love and Marriage DC breakout star Winter Williams. The interview is so spicy and juicy. She drops all the tea, and I ask all the questions, so do not miss tomorrow's interview. Also, starting next Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time, me and Sheridan will be dropping weekly tea party videos where we will be going back to season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta and recapping the episodes weekly. So please join us in recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta weekly, starting with season 1, episode 1 next Thursday. We'll break down the episode, give our thoughts. Every week, you guys watch the episodes with us. Now, let's get into tonight's episode of Belle Collective. So we pick up exactly where we left off last week with Glenn and Leticia arguing, and Leticia basically telling him, she felt like he got comfortable because she didn't leave him all these years, and that's why he's been treating her the way that he has. And he's like, I need you back. I want you back. I need to come home. I want you to come home, and all of this stuff. And Leticia literally sets him straight. And I was so proud of her that she was like, I'm not going to take this shit. I want a man that's going to be faithful, that's going to respect me, that's going to be there for me, that's not going to be out here slinging dick all over Jackson. Like, absolutely not. And, he reiterates once again that he wants her to come home and he wants them to be a family, and that he grew up out without a dad, so his son not going to grow up out without a dad. Y'all not being together ain't got nothing to do with you not being a father for your child. So you could have saved that. And I don't even understand why she ain't check him on that. And like she says to him, actions speak louder than words. Like, I'm not going off your words. And so he's telling her he's going to show her that he's changed. We shall see. I don't believe him, Bernie. I don't believe him at all. He looked like a lie to me, a lie and a cheat. So we go to Latrice. She's at Goddess Links, her salon store. And she says that, the building in which she's in right now, a lot of things aren't working as far as lights, and the water's leaking and all of this, that, and the third. So she called Daddy, aka Howard Hewitt, to come fix some stuff. You could tell this scene was very scripted. We all know they have call times or whatever, but the excuse that she used for him to come, he literally came and fixed the pipe within 2 seconds. I'm like, he could have just came to the store. Like, no. Really not liking the way that it's obvious that these scenes are set up. It screams that, okay, y'all got a call time, y'all supposed to come and talk about this. And normally with Carlos's shows, you can't tell, that is going on. Everything always seems organic. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that what they're talking about is fake. It's just the setups that are coming across very obvious, and I don't like it. So they sit down and talk after he miraculously fixed the leak in the pipe from the sink. And she talks about how, her store is considered in the hood, and how he wants her to move the store out farther, like in the nicer neighborhoods, but she want to stay connected to, the places where she grew up, because she wants little girls to be able to see that they can achieve these things too, which I love. But, you do got to elevate, and, it's just hard having any type of business because people are scandalous nowadays. They rob you and do all types of stuff, really, no matter where you're at. So you just got to be careful. She then goes on to talk about how her and Leticia are back cool, and how Leticia invited her to her brunch, and she knows that Marie is going to be there. So she asks Daddy, do he think she should go? And he was like, yeah, I think you can go. I think that Leticia trusts y'all to be adults about the situation. And Latrice goes on to say, Howard Hewitt was like, I think that Leticia expects, that you all will act ladylike. And Latrice was like, Marie isn't ladylike, she's manly-like. And then go say, I'm not taking no mess from her this time around. And I was like, Lord, here we go with the Latrice and Marie drama. I'm here for it because it's funny. But it's like, oh my God, y'all probably would do so much better being allies than enemies. So Leticia meets up with Marie so they can, reconnect and chat and catch up and everything. And child, I really was trying my hardest to focus on the scene, but Marie hair. Oh God, Marie's hair. I thought that the Hulk Hogan was a lot from her confessionals. But this wig right here, my nigga, Marie was giving me British Parliament. She looked like she was from Westminster Abbey. She looked like she had just came back from the Queen's Jubilee. I don't know what the fuck was going on with them curls and that light blonde hair, child, that platinum hair. It was giving me Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Colonel. I know. No, Marie. No, 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 no. Please stop it with these hairdos, child. So they get to talking about Leticia and Glenn and their issues. And Marie asks her a really important question. She says, is it safe to say you've outgrown your husband? And Leticia reluctantly says yes, that she has, because he still views her and treats her like the 17-year-old girl that he met and married. And, she's grown up. She has different interests and wants, and she's changed, and he's still kind of like stuck. So then we see Tamra arrive with new cast member Akeisha. Akeisha is very pretty. Her husband is a former NFL player. He was in the league for 10 years. She owns land on Ferris Street. She also owns property. She's very prominent in the area. So she sits down with the ladies and she talks to them. And every time somebody says something, she's like trying to one up them. Oh, I did that too. Or I did that. Or, ooh, I know somebody that did this. And it's just like, okay, girl, I understand you're trying to be relatable, but it is coming across very braggadocious. Excuse the barking, you guys. My neighbor upstairs got a dog that howl and bark every time she leave. But anywho, so it was coming across very braggadocious, like I said. And Marie in her confessional was like, the ones that's talkative and with the light eyes, you got to be cautious. I wish she would have left the light eyes part out, because it goes back into that whole light skin girls with light eyes or whatever, feeling like they better than somebody. And, this is coming from a woman that is, of, mahogany skin color, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that she went there with that. I don't think her eyes got nothing to do with nothing, child. I know that's an old wives' tale that, people in the black community like to say, but that shouldn't have even been brought up. Marie is also not feeling her, because once again, she feels like Akeisha is steady trying to one up people. And so she feels like Leticia needs to be very cautious of her. I like Akeisha, but I do feel like she is very like one-up-ish, and she's gonna be very like snooty and thinking that she better than other people. And I don't think that that's really gonna fly over here, but we gonna see how this whole thing shake out. We are introduced to Marie's mama finally. They are out having lunch with one another, and her mother looked like she has gone through a lot in her life, which is really sad to witness. Marie, loves her mom. She's allowed her mom to come live with her. And, Marie brings up to her mom how when she was younger, it really affected her mama not being there, because she would wake up 8 or 9 years old looking for her to get her ready for school. And her dad would make excuses to why her mom wasn't there and stuff, and how it affected her growing up. And her mom was like, but you wouldn't be where you are now. It's like, nah, mama, like, don't equate your lifestyle putting me through hardships as to making me who I am today. That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I made it because I had to be very hard and very independent, but no, that's still not a good thing to me. So, Marie says she didn't really get to understand addiction until she started her substance abuse program at her mental health facility. And that's when she really got to understand addiction and really what it causes the person with addiction to go through. So her mom, in speaking, admits that she still dibble dabble here and there, but it's not as bad as it used to be. So Marie was like, yeah, because, you were gone a week and you came back home with a black eye and a cut in the back of your head. And like, what happened? What happened? Can you finally tell me what happened? And her mama was like, I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone. And Marie was like, well, why you go? And her mama was like, cause I'm addicted to drugs. And I was like, why she said like that? It's the truth, but damn. And Maria's hurt because she was like, I took you out the hood. I'm trying to give you a better life and you just keep on going back. She was like, don't nobody want to see their mama jumped on and, beat on and stuff like that. Like, of course, nobody wants to see that. And it's very sad to see a woman of her age still going through stuff like that. But addiction is very, very real. And so her mama was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to do better. And Marie was like, you say that all the time. And she was like, I'm going to do better, but it's obvious and apparent that she's not at a place where she can fully understand that she is an addict and do something about it. Like, you can tell she's not ready yet, which is very sad. And you can tell that it's just going to continue to add more grief to Marie's life. And Marie is already going through way too much, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how this lady holds on, because I'd be in the corner shaking and rocking back and forth if I was Marie. The day of Leticia's brunch, and she just has one long rectangular table for a group of women. It's not a huge, big brunch setting. The ladies arrive, Marie arrives, and I actually loved her look. This hairstyle fit her so much better than the others. Her outfit was cute and everything. Akeisha arrives, honey, and she is not impressed. She thought that it was about to be this huge affair with Jackson Elite, and she is just looking like, oh, it's like 7 chicks here. Like, where the fuck am I at? And like, she just came in judging, and I'm like, girl, please have several. So, Tamra arrives. So Gucci arrives. And then Latrice arrives. And as soon as Latrice walks in, Marie rolls her eyes and her whole demeanor changed. And even Latrice in her confession was like, this girl, her chugging down water, like, I can't believe she that bothered by me. And I'm agreeing, like, why would you even show that you're that bothered by somebody, where you sitting there with a stank attitude, guzzling down water, like you about to die, like you in the desert. Like, it was just doing team too much. Like, you could not like a person, okay, fine, but to show other people in the world that you are so pressed by this person actually makes you look crazy. Like, it really honestly did, because Latrice came in fine, ain't thinking about you, ain't tripping off you, you ain't ruining her day, and if you was affecting her, she did not let it show. I was very disappointed in Marie at that point. So Akeisha steady making snide comments about the decor. She don't like the sequin glitter table and talking about how it's distracting and childish. And Marie steady guzzling down water, child. Everybody asking her what's wrong. She like, I'm fine. Akeisha then complains that her plate is dirty and she's not going to fix the plate until her plate is clean. And Latrice makes a comment that hers is a little dirty. So Leticia, being the gracious hostess, she goes and gets new plates. Then Akeisha gets up there to fix her plate. She already made a comment about them not being served, but okay, I'll do the whole, what's the shit called? Buffet style. But then she get up there talking about the French toast was burning, the bacon is burning. It's like, bitch, take your bougie ass the fuck on somewhere. Please go on somewhere. Please. 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 Please, please, please. You're annoying the fuck out of me and you're getting on my fucking nerves, bitch. Like, you really truly are. Okay. Your plate was dirty. That's one thing. Hell, bitch, you could have took the damn plate and rinsed it off your damn self. Wiped it off. Do something. But like, girl, sit down. Please sit down. Please, please, please. So now there is tension between Akeisha and Leticia at this point. Then Leticia decides that she wants to do a positive words game where they have to pick a name and then go around the table and say something positive about that person. Marie sitting there looking like she stuck on stupid in the face, just mad and just angry and shit. And when it comes to Latrice's publicist, Marie was like, no comment, I ain't participating. And Leticia like, girl, like, it was embarrassing for Leticia because you're my friend. we got new people here, my friends here from out of town, and you just being a party pooper, like you're draining the energy, you're making everything about you. You're supposed to be here to, support me. Like, if you was gonna have a stank attitude and be pressed like this, then you shouldn't have fucking came at the end of the damn day. So then when it comes to them saying positive words for Latrice, of course she doesn't want to participate. And Leticia's getting annoyed, and she was like, I need everybody to be present. Marie sitting there still mad with a long face, and then she finally get up and says, I can't fake it, I gotta go. And it sounded like she had tears in her throat. But like, girl, like, why are you so pressed by this chick? Like, if she did what you're saying that she did, God will handle it. God will handle it. You're still in business. She ain't stopped shit. Fuck her. You don't have to deal with her, but don't be sitting up here acting a fool and ruining your friends' events behind some other bitch. Like, absolutely not. I felt like she was being very selfish, and I do feel like Marie was making it all about her and not focusing on her friendship with Leticia. Marie says in her confessional that she's overwhelmed, with her son's baby mama passing away, her trying to rekindle her relationship with her mom, her and her marriage, them being separated, and now she has to sit across from Latrice, who she feels tried to sabotage her business and ruin her. So that's why she said that she just could not fake it and had to get up. So she's so distraught, child. This lady ended up going into the men's bathroom instead of the women's bathroom, child. So Marie's friend Essie follows her and checks on her in the bathroom and asks her, like, what's going on? And Marie basically was like, it's best that she leave, not to create a problem. But I'm like, girl, you've already created the problem. The problem was already happening. So that wasn't really achieved. If you really felt that way, when it was time to get up and eat, you should have excused yourself and left at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Quietly. But so Gucci in her confession was like, Leticia running after her like a little puppy, let her go. Because at this point, Essie comes out to tell Leticia that they're just gonna leave. So of course Leticia goes to see what's going on, and she goes into the bathroom with Marie and Essie. They're arguing back and forth because Marie want to leave, and Marie is like, I ain't forgot that shit. I ain't forgot that shit of what she did. I haven't forgot. And so Marie was like, I can't leave. And Leticia was like, no, you my friend. You my friend. And she was like, you leaving? You my friend. So at this point, they loud, they arguing. Everybody is overhearing what's happening. So Leticia, homegirls, who she, was raised with, get up from the table and immediately start stomping to the back to see what's good. So they go knocking on the door saying, open the door or whatever, as Leticia and Marie are going back and forth arguing. And I agree with Leticia, like, you're my friend. Why are you so pressed about another bitch? You knew what you signed up for when you decided to be on this reality show and decided to do season 2, that you was going to see her. At the end of the day, you supposed to be here to support me. This is the second time you've ruined one of my goddamn events with your goddamn antics and making everything about you. Like, control yourself. If she ain't said nothing to you, ain't did nothing to you, ain't looked at you, she is paying you dust, and you over her acting a goddamn monkey and a fool behind somebody that could practically be your daughter. Girl, you look foolish. So they still arguing, and Marie was like, you don't know what I went through. And she was like, I do know what you went through. I was there. Marie looks at Essie, was like, you know what I've been through, but she don't know what I've been through. The friends is banging on the door asking what's going on. Are they okay? They let them know that everything is cool. Ain't no fighting or nothing like that. Keisha steady at the table complaining and shit, acting like she fucking Olivia Pope or somebody, child. Marie says in her confessional that she lost patients and clients behind what Latrice allegedly did. And like I said, if Latrice did these things and we find out absolute proof that she did it, damn her to hell. Damn her to hell. She, yeah, of course, she need all the smoke. All the smoke. But if you ain't got no absolute concrete proof, then let it the fuck go until something else happen. But still don't let yourself be ran out of nothing because somebody else. Like, hell no. So Leticia was like, you giving these hoes something to talk about. And I was like, exactly, Latrice. So Leticia then goes outside and asks Latrice, can she talk to Marie? She doesn't want to at first, but Leticia was like, just do it for me. So Latrice was like, all right, I will. So we see them heading to the bathroom, the men's bathroom, child. Keisha at the table talking, so I don't ever want to be invited to another one of these. Now, mind you, Leticia's friends are still at the table, so I'm pretty sure they overheard that, and that will be relayed to Leticia, and there's going to be future problems between her and Keisha. Keisha just act too snooty for me. Like, bitch, you can go ahead somewhere with that bullshit. Marie, I felt, was acting very selfish, very, very selfish, and making everything about her instead of focusing on being a support system to her friend. Latrice was just there being unbothered by it all and laughing like she should have. So Gucci was just their child being so off rack because ain't nothing about her Gucci, child. Everything about her is so goddamn me Marshalls. But okay, girl. Overall, though, I give tonight's episode of Belle Collective an A. I really enjoyed it. The girls started off with a bang, and they have not let up thus far. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.